So check this out. Even if you're in high school, I'm about to show you 10 ways that you can make money, some you probably never even heard about. And wait until you hear number 4. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Freedom Nation? It's Romeo here with another video showing you 10 ways how you can make money even as a high school student. Now, this video is going to be best if you're 18 years or younger. Now, first things first, I know you're in high school and I know there's a lot of studying that goes on, but this is why it's so important that you understand to take control of the time that you actually have off. This means all of your spring breaks, your winter breaks, and your summer breaks, especially because that's when you can make the most money of them all. Let's get into it. Number 1, buying and flipping cell phones. Guys, people buy and upgrade phones all the time. What does that mean? That means their old phone is still there doing nothing. So what they want to do sometimes is get rid of the phone or sometimes give it away if they don't want anything to do with it, okay? And where do you find these people? One of the best places to find these people is Facebook Marketplace. Trust me when I tell you, Facebook Marketplace, do not underestimate it. It is one of the best places to find good offers or deals or garage sales where people are actually literally giving these things out for free. Now, if you can't find somebody who's giving it for free, obviously you can barter or you can even negotiate with them and where you can work out a good price so they can get the phone off their hands and then you can resell that phone back. And let me tell you where. You can do it on eBay, you can do it on Amazon. These are the 2 best places where you can resell your phones for a higher marked up price. I know this because I had the iPhone 5, and when the iPhone 5S came out, I put mine up for sale on eBay, literally the week of the release. And when I did that, I put it up for bid on eBay, and I ended up getting more money than I actually paid for it, which paid for my new phone entirely. So therefore, that's how I was able to flip my phones in order to get my upgrades. So if you guys want to do the same, just check out eBay, look at the prices that they're selling for, so that way you can also list them on eBay for a similar price or around that range, and then you can beat out your competitors, and that way you can get the sale for that phone. Another website that I used to help me get fair pricing was Gazelle.com. Now, Gazelle.com has been around for a little bit. You want to go ahead and check on their website. They really have good information to know how to tell whether a phone is in excellent condition, whether it's in good condition, or whether it's in fair condition, because these things matter and they affect the price greatly. And the things that matter with that is like cosmetic scratches or things like that. You just kind of look for those things, and Gazelle.com has a really good, well laid out system that shows you how to look for these things specifically. They have videos on this as well that shows you what to look for and how to find those defects so that way you can price your phones accordingly or whatever electronic you're planning to sell on eBay or Amazon. And another website that I found, because I really want you guys to succeed, I'm dropping these nuggets for you, is called stolenphonechecker.org. And on this website, what you can do is actually check to make sure that the phones are not stolen wherever you're purchasing them from, whether it's Facebook Market, whether it's Craigslist, wherever it is that you get the phone, make sure that you check to make sure that the phone's not stolen. So if you want to make sure, you can get the IMEIE number or IMEIE number, which is the serial numbers that you can check to make sure if the phone is stolen or not. In the US, this website gives you 5 queries per day. So if you guys are really flipping heavily, just make sure you use each of these queries for free. I'm sure they have a paid version where you can do this unlimitedly, but for right now, this is the best free way to do it. I want you guys to just get started and not have to worry about paying a membership for something. So this gives you 5 free searches per day. Use them wisely. And obviously, for those of you who know, a VPN network can probably get you more than 5 tries, but those of you who know, that's a good trick to try. Go ahead and test it out. Guys, coming in at number 2 is repairing cell phones. There are so many do-it-yourself kits and videos for about $20 or $30 that you can find out there to learn how to do exactly what I'm about to tell you. People are so lazy that they don't want to learn how to do this, so this is where you get to capitalize on that fact and you will be paid to do it. See, I used to help people clean and fix their laptop computers all the time from viruses and malware, because not only because I liked doing it, but also I can get paid to do it. So I capitalized on it and I made money every summer while I was in high school doing that. The easiest thing to learn how to do with the cell phones is fixing a cracked screen. That's the most common problem people have. I have so many friends in high school and in college who would walk around with cracked screens all the time because they either left it in their gym bags and it got smashed in the process, or they're walking around and it falls out their pocket. It happens, right? Life happens. So the best way to deal with that is to learn how to fix the phone screens. And one of the best ways to deal with that is by making a post on Facebook Marketplace and on Craigslist, letting them know that you offer this service. And I promise you, people will respond. They want to walk around with a cracked screen, and the only reason why they do is because they don't know how to do it. But guess what? You do. And number 3, guys, washing, detailing cars. If you don't have some mode of transportation or ways to get around on the streets, guys, you can start with your neighborhood, right? In your neighborhood, you can go around and pass out flyers a week or so before your spring break or winter break, or even your summer breaks, and let people know that you're about to be back in business, or you're gonna be starting a service where you can clean and detail their cars at their house, which means they don't have to go anywhere. You come to them and you go ahead and clean, all right? And you can offer services like exterior cleaning for $10 and vacuuming for $10. Now, let's say you don't have a vacuum, right? You can go to Walmart or Target and get a really cheap vacuum cleaner that's corded or cordless, because a lot of people have outlets outside their house where they park their cars, in the garage or in the driveway, where you can have a cord to connect your vacuum to, or if it's cordless, just charge it up real well the night before, so that way you have a vacuum that you can do interior cleaning with. And then you can get a hose and just go to their home and connect the hose to their outside hosing system, and then you guys can have water to do your wash. They sell sponges and car wash soap really cheap at Walmart, and that'll be the perfect way to start. Once you get your first car cleaned, that'll be 10 or 20 bucks per car that you can earn, so that way you can buy more supplies, so that way you can clean more cars. And if you're smart, you can recruit some of your friends to help you do this, so you can cover more cars each and every day. Guys, get creative. A couple of summers, my friends and I, we had to do car washes to raise money for our programs and services that we were in school for, right? So why can't you do the same thing? You know, why can't you save it for a trip that you want to go to, or save it for a business, a real business that you want to actually start online, so that way you can be at home making money from your laptop. This is why I'm showing you these things, so that way you guys can get the money you're earning and put it towards a real solid business model to help you to grow an actual scalable business. Let no excuses stop you at all. And again, target Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist in nearby areas around your neighborhood or in your neighborhood, and so that way you guys don't have to travel too far, okay? I don't want this to be a burden. It should be something that should be easily done within your normal area in your neighborhood or somewhere nearby. And for number 4, one of my favorites is social media management. There are so many influencers and people who run businesses online that really don't have the actual time to run all of their media on their platforms, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Twitter. There's a lot of posts that go in daily, you know, putting up pictures with captions on them, or little small clips that fit specifically for Instagram with a little caption on the side to make it look, you know, nice and pretty. So while they don't have the time, you know, though they need somebody to help them, they probably don't even have time to reach out to find somebody to help them with that. So here's where you come in. You would come in, message them privately and say, hey, I've been keeping up with your content and I see that you don't post daily. I love what you're doing and I love to offer my assistance to you to help you run and manage your social media accounts. Please let me know if this is helpful. And that's it. It's all you have to do is privately message them and say something around that. You don't have to do exactly what I said, but what I mean is reach out, because they could be drowning in so many of the other things that they're doing, the activities and the meetings that they're doing, that they don't even have time to focus on that. But if somebody is offering their time to focus on the area that they can't really seem to put all their attention to, then you become valuable. And that's the point. Learning a skill or offering a skill that is valuable to someone else who's not willing to do the work, or maybe doesn't even have the opportunity or time to learn to do the work. So you come in with your knowledge, skills, and abilities, and you offer that to them, and they will take you up on it. If they are interested, they will respond. And this is where you get the opportunity to talk about pricing and negotiate something where you can actually get compensated for that. Also, if you also know how to do video editing or some light Photoshop or whatever type of picture editing, that right there is a skill, again, that you can use to upcharge the price when negotiating a price working with that influencer. And you don't have to use expensive software to do this, guys, right? So you have, free software online that you can use like canva.com or pixlr.com or iMovie that comes with the iMacs. And if you don't have an iMac, you have shotcut.org, which is a free open source software that anybody can download on pretty much any system and use that so you can edit videos and do things on the go, right? And then you can get started right away. Guys, in the bottom of the description, you can find links to shotcut.org and a few other programs that I mentioned here. They're all free. Just go ahead and download them so you can get started. Do not procrastinate. Get started right away. And for some of you guys who are probably smart, you can use an online service called hootsuite.com. Yes, there's a 14-day trial or 30-day free trial. I believe it's 30-day free trial that you can get with this software. And what it does is if you have content that you're going to be posting up for this influencer and you guys agree on some terms and you're going to be working for them, you can actually automate a lot of the things you're going to be posting days in advance if you spend a couple hours doing this ahead of time. So that way, all those posts that you would have probably spent time doing one by one, it's automatically posted at the times that you tell it to. After the 30-day trial, obviously it's going to be a fee. I believe it's $30 a month, but this is something you can talk about with your influencer or the person that you're talking to. You can manage that entire system and probably include it in your price some way or try to finagle that. Get creative. This is your business for the summer or any breaks that you do, so that way you can bring more money in their pocket and in turn, you can bring more money in your pocket. And the best thing is, you can do this from your phone or your laptop at home. You can thank me later. Number 5 on the list, guys, is editing videos. If you have a natural talent for editing videos or using softwares that can be deemed complicated because of the huge learning curve like Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve, these softwares, you actually can make some serious money. Because of the high learning curve, there's such a need for video editors as video marketing and digital marketing is becoming a bigger and bigger industry. Things such as this or talents such as these are becoming more and more valuable, so you guys can learn to market your skills as such. Especially if you have more time and less money, you can offer your skill and your time or in exchange for money in the beginning, so that way as you learn and grow through these jobs that I'm showing you how to get, you can learn how to market yourself better. You learn the ropes while you're doing it, and then you can then have enough money to actually start a solid, sustainable business where you can automate things to have money coming in and a nice flow. This skill alone, people will pay for. Guys, if you're looking for gigs in your area, maybe places to shoot, you're probably like, what can I shoot? How can I get myself out there? Go on there and Google and look up on Facebook in the invest section and see what things are going on. Maybe they could be a bar mitzvah, maybe they could be a birthday party, there could even be weddings, there can be engagement photo shoots. It doesn't even matter. Whatever it is, you can find it, market yourself, message these people. Again, Facebook Marketplace, you can offer your services there. You can go to, the nearby, hotel and see what maybe events are occurring because you are offering this service, and maybe you can probably work something out with them where you can be reached out when someone has an event going on and the hotel can actually reach out to you. You got to get creative with this, and you can't stop when someone says no, all right? So go on Craigslist, go on Facebook Marketplace, and make sure that you're actually doing your due diligence to search around your area, your zip code, to see if there's anything going on, letting people know at the same time that this is what you do, this is what you offer, so that way they know who's out there and who can do the job. Now, let's say you're having trouble doing that. Another workaround you can do is also advertise your skills on Fiverr or Upwork. I think Upwork normally pays more for certain services like this. So here's what I recommend. You go on Upwork.com, you go ahead and create a profile, go ahead and upload some of the images and some of the media that you've worked on to show off your work and your talents. So that way when people go and see your profile, they can see exactly what it is that you're capable of doing. And then they can then reach out to you. And what you can also do is create a post and say, job, looking for jobs or looking for editor or looking for a photographer, and what you can do is offer your services like that, and people can go and find that. Whoever's searching, looking for editor or posts like that, they can find you that way and then be able to see your profile and reach out to you personally. And for those of you who don't have this skill, but you want to learn how to edit photos, you want to learn how to edit videos, the easiest and best thing you can do right now is use your cell phone. Take your cell phone out, start recording some random videos, maybe learning how to put blogs together, and go ahead and download some of the free software I mentioned to you earlier. Some of them include DaVinci Resolve, some of them include shotcut.org, and if you have MacBook, you already can download the iMovie if it didn't come on your laptop from the App Store and get to work. Get creative, get learning, and there's so many videos out there on YouTube that can show you exactly how to do this step by step in tutorial format. That's how I learned to record some of my YouTube videos, some of what you're watching right now, but now I finally hired somebody to help me do that so that way I can provide more content much quicker to you guys. And so while I was learning though, that learning curve, I actually went on to YouTube and learned how to edit videos and photos all by myself, learning through the tutorials that were offered for free online. So you guys, I'm trying to remove any excuse for you to get started this spring break. You got spring break and summer and winter to worry about these things where you can actually learn to make money while you're away from school and while you have time off. Think about that. And PS, once you start to get better at these skills that you're learning, then you can start charging people like I mentioned earlier when you create profiles on Upwork or postings on Facebook Marketplace so people can see that you are the guy that they need. Coming in at number 6 is sitting. Now, whether that be pet sitting, house sitting, it doesn't even matter. It includes it all. Sitting. There are so many adults out there who are looking to get some time off so they can spend one-on-one time with themselves, and all they need is a couple of hours or maybe even a weekend if they're going on vacation. And if you know, like, and trust them and they know, like, and trust you, you can offer your services to watch their house, watch their pet, or even watch their kid, depending on what age they are. Again, they have to trust you and you have to trust them. So that way you can actually earn money while they're away getting their time alone. So it's a win-win situation. They get time alone, you get paid for the time you're offering them to house sit, babysit, or even pet sit. So guys, use your neighborhood. Coming in number 7, guys, is yard work. Yes, I said it, yard work. But to be more specific, it's weedings and mowing lawns. Yes, actual labor where you run a high chance of breaking out a sweat, right? I get it. But let me tell you that this is one of the things that people actually don't want to do, and they would rather pay somebody else to do it, especially if the weather is nice. If you think about it, people enjoy doing less work. So offering them to weed their gardens for them will get them hooked on your offer. And then you can then say, hey, while I'm weeding, how about I can also mow your lawn as well? Now you can also use their lawnmower if they have one, or if they're in your neighborhood and within walking distance, you can also use your own. My brother and my cousin and I, we did this for a couple summers straight, and let me tell you, it was so lucrative because sometimes when it was blazing hot, nobody wanted to be outside, it was an opportunity for us to make money. Now obviously we stayed safe, we put on our hats, we got on some protective gear, we got our glasses on, and man, did we go to work. We did whatever it took to bring in a little bit extra cash that we needed to do the things that we wanted to do, whether it was go out, have fun, or we can sit there and learn how to do more skills. We learned and bought software so that we can learn how to edit, and we learned how to post videos, and we learned so many different things, buying websites, and this is what allowed us to do this. So for doing the garden and doing the lawn, we were charging $30 for every 2 weeks, so that way we got paid as soon as the grass grew, we knew money was growing as well. And so when we went over there, we lawned the grass and we did the weeding. We also alternated weeks that we didn't do our previous neighbor, we did our neighbor the following week. So every week it was like $30 getting paid, and if you do that 4 weeks in a month, that's $120 that we were earning. Yes, split up, but it was better to have some money than no money. Trust. And guys, it adds up. If you're smart and you're actually alternating through some of the ideas that I'm showing you in this list, and you're going through lawn mowing, or you're going through pet sitting, or you're going through and checking out some of these other offers I'm showing you, you can really learn to stack up the money during your breaks. This is such an opportunity for you to take hold and really get started, okay? You don't have to go from 0 to 100 in one day. Learn the steps in between so that way when it's time for you to actually explode and to scale and to invest in a business that you're creating with your own blood, sweat, and tears and your money, you'll learn the skills that are necessary to bring your business from 0 to 100. Trust me when I'm telling you this. Number 8, guys, is cleaning out garages or storage places in someone's home. If you don't have any technical skill and you don't have any desire to learn how to do a new skill that may be super profitable, what you can do though is use brute force and energy and use that to your advantage. Okay, there are some people that really don't have the time to clean out a basement or garage that's been looking trashy for however long, so you can offer your services to help them clean it out, to throw out trash, or to organize. And you could do this by starting, once again, in your neighborhood. And if you feel up to it and you can actually, travel in nearby areas around your neighborhood, you can also put a post up, within a zip code range, letting people know, hey, I'm offering my time for a small fee or for a fee to help reorganize, clean, or throw away any junk you may have in any storage places in your area. Since it's a job that no one really wants to do, you can charge an hourly rate. The hourly rate probably works better because then you can log in 2 hours a day for a couple days during the week, and you can set up or negotiate an hourly wage that you think is fair for you to do so. Coming in at number 9, guys, is going to be streaming video gameplay. Many of the popular people who are streaming right now on Twitch and on other streaming platforms are using OBS Studios to stream some of their services. So learning OBS Studio tools is going to be very important in this topic. If you guys love to play video games and you love to do it on a daily basis, how about you getting paid to do it? Sounds good, right? Well, here's how you can get started. First off, some of the tools you may need obviously is going to be a strong internet connection to handle your viewing play while you're playing live. And you can do that by downloading a tool called OBS Studios. And OBS Studios is what a lot of the popular Twitch players and all the online platform gaming people use in order to promote their live gameplay on platforms such as Facebook or Twitch. So here's how you can get started, guys. If you have no idea how to do any of this, go on there and Google how to play live on Twitch, how to record live on Twitch, and then go on the platform, sign in if you don't have a login already. It's owned by Amazon, so feel safe. You can go in there and look at the high-ranked people. Look at what the top people are doing. Ninja is one of the top people in this space. He gets paid the most for the gameplay on Twitch. You want to go in there and watch what he's doing. Look how he's interacting with his fans on the screen when he's typing back, when he's speaking back to them. Look what type of games he's playing. The games that you play is what gets people attracted. For a long time, Minecraft was like destroying the entire industry, and then Fortnite came out of nowhere and came through. So you want to keep up with the times and know exactly what games are popular, what people are searching for, what people like, okay? Or else they won't be watching. So look at the top people, see what they're doing, copy them, okay? Ninja started with 0 subscribers. Now he's a top paid Twitch live player ever on this platform. Mr. Beast, he started with 0 subscribers and was grinding out with live gameplay with Minecraft for about 7 years before he got any recognition. And now he's amongst the top producing YouTubers ever now. Even PewDiePie, he's the #1 top producing YouTuber on the platform. And the way he started was with 0 subscribers at one point, and he started by playing Minecraft games. He got an audience and then kept that audience engaged through his YouTube channel, and he consistently put out content and was just ever so consistent with it. And you can see that it pays off because he's still the #1 YouTuber, and it's been this way for years on end. Guys, the main point of this is to start today, start now, don't wait. You're gonna need a strong internet connection. You're gonna need a tool to go live with. So you might need OBS Studios. So learning that will be in your best interest. If you don't know how to do any of these things, just go ahead and YouTube or Google them. They will show you how to do so. There's so much knowledge out there with YouTube and tutorials out there. There's really no excuse, and there's no lack of knowledge out there for you to learn anything that you want to learn out there. Because honestly, without YouTube tutorials, I wouldn't even be able to start my own YouTube channel and to be able to make, my efforts to to create momentum as I'm doing right now. So believe me when I tell you, I wish I started this years ago, but I'm starting, and that's what all that matters. Start today, start now, do not procrastinate. Coming in and last and finalized is number 10 is tutoring. If you're good at a particular subject and you want to be able to teach and earn money while doing so, then tutoring will be your best bet. What you can do is, if you find a classmate or somebody who's struggling with a certain subject, you can offer them your services to teach them or tutor them at home privately, especially if they live in your area. If not, you may need to travel a little bit to reach out to them so that way you can meet up with them. Or if you guys want to meet at a common place like a library, you can do so as well. This works best when tests are coming up soon and projects are coming up and they need help to learn a particular subject. And you can charge a fee for doing this. Make sure to work this around your schedule because that's the convenience of offering services like this, because then if you have work to do, you get your work done. And then on your off time, you can say, hey, I'm also available, XYZ dates. They can work around those dates and then you can meet up with them, work with their parents to work out some type of fee schedule or type of hourly rate, and you can get paid doing this. I know students who've done this all the time and they've made a living off of this. Okay, so be creative. Like I said, if you have a skill that I probably didn't list on this list, just make sure that you capitalize on it and learn to market it. Like I said, through Facebook Marketplace, which is an awesome place to go to. You can see people's profiles, you can message them privately, and Facebook lays it out pretty well on how to communicate on the marketplace, guys. If you guys really like this video, go ahead and check out my other video that shows you how to make $100 a day doing what I do best. Go ahead and check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe for 7 years of good luck. Trust me, it works. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.